All right, welcome to Point A Adventures. This is going to be a fun one. We're going to take you through our rental property here in beautiful Ragusa, Sicily. So, these are our friends and neighbors. We have four that we've really grown to love. So the apartment's upstairs. Follow me. This is just the landing. We're not actually in the apartment yet, but I did want to show you one thing on the way up. This is the way that we are drying our clothes. So this apartment is renting for $350, and with that, $350 a month.
Euros.
Euros, okay, close. $350, 350 euros. With that, we do get a washing machine, but like many places in Europe, it doesn't have a dryer. So this is where we're drying our clothes, the old-fashioned way, in the nice, beautiful Sicilian sun. Now let's actually go into the apartment. This is a lot of fun at night after one or two aperitivos or glasses of wine. You might want to watch your head. Okay. So this is the first room walking in, and because it's the kitchen and the heart of the house, I'm gonna grab the camera and I'm gonna have Gina walk you through the kitchen, or I should say the kitchens.
So this is the funky part of the house, as this is, I guess, part of the kitchen. They have two counters here and some stools, some storage here. This is where we keep our dried storage and some glasses and stuff like that. And then
Also your vitamins.
My vitamins, yes.
Oh.
I'm heavy into vitamins, supplements.
That's the supplement drawer.
This is a mini fridge, obviously for, United States standards, but in Europe is a normal fridge. It's a little messy right now. We're about to get into our late lunch. But anyways, the funky part about this is that this space is great. There's, you could probably eat here. We've never had, oh, by the way, this is Steven's little bar area, which is super cute. He's into the Amados. And then this is my favorite gin. Okay, so here we go. The funky part about this is really cooking, because I like to prep here because there's more counter space and the refrigerator's there. However, this is the kitchen.
This is the other half of the kitchen.
And it is tiny. Mostly in North America, we have really big kitchens. I have a really humongous kitchen. So it took me a while to kind of feel it out. One of the coolest things that this little kitchen has, which I love, which helps me with counter space, is the way that the dishes are.
Let me see how I'm going to get a shot of this. So you wash the dishes.
The cabinetry here is open. So when you're washing, you're just putting it here, and then they just rinse by themselves.
They dry.
They dry by themselves.
They drip dry.
They drip dry. Yes, sorry. So garbage is here, and also the propane tank, which we just ran out the first time. That's about 35 euros to fill this. And then we have usually our trash here, and that's a little funky thing because they really take trash and recycling very serious here in Italy. So we have to, these are wet, like our regular, they
call it umido.
Umido, which is like wet garbage.
Foods, it's basically like your food scraps.
Correct. And then over here, Steven's gonna show you how the whole thing is made, because he does it perfectly, he does it well, and it took me a while to figure it out.
So come grab the camera and I'll walk them through another area of our apartment. So as we walk from half of the kitchen to the other half, I want you to notice like the thickness of these walls. We would never have this in the States. So some guys would think this is really cool. And these ceilings are
They're super cool. Going back to you.
watch your head. As Gina mentioned, we keep the wet garbage, which is basically food scraps, here. And like she mentioned before, they're really into recycling. They take it to a different level than we do in the States. So food scraps in there. This is for glass and cans. This is for cardboard. Our plastic container is downstairs because we've separated that and we're waiting for them to pick that up. But this is kind of the utility area. Like I said before, there is a washing machine, no dryer. There is a utility sink. If you come out here, this is our hot water tank. So this is all you get, which means if Gina takes a hot shower and washes her hair, my shower better be pretty quick or I might be running out of hot water. One other thing is this switch right here, we didn't know when we first moved here. This means that you have water. This means you no longer have water. So when we woke up, I think it was the first or second morning, we were freaking out because we couldn't brush our teeth, blah, 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 we had no water, and all it was this switch, which controls a pump, which you probably hear. Other little quirks are you have to run an extension cord from the washer over to the wall, so you have to unplug the hot water heater to plug in the washer. And when you do want to run the washer, you have to flip this so the water is now coming into the washing machine. And then when you do the spin cycle, which is a different thing, you have to flip this back so this will drain.
It's so easy.
It's an easy life here.
And you saw our dryer downstairs.
Yeah, well, speaking of the dryer, here's the other way to dry. Is just a foldable laundry rack that you put next to a window or door and let the air get to it. There's an oven out here which we've never used.
It probably will never use.
Probably will never use. Cooking is a big challenge in this apartment. We have made some delicious stuff, but it is a challenge. I do want them to get a good look at the view, though.
Yeah. Beautiful.
One of the reasons I wanted to show you the view, honestly, is because this is a little embarrassing. There's not enough room for me in the bathroom to put on my clothes. So I come out of the shower naked and I come out here in the morning and I usually put my clean clothes here and put them on out here in the fresh air.
It's like glamping.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess you can call it glamping. Speaking of the shower, let's go into the master bathroom.
Which is the only bathroom.
Oh, it is also the only bathroom. So the first thing you're going to notice, if you can you come in here?
I don't know if we could both get in there together.
Okay, so let me start with the shower.
Oh, yeah, it's a tight.
This is a dry run, people. No skin. There's no skin in this scene, so spoiler alert. This is the shower. For reference, I'm not a very tall guy. You know, I'm 5'9" or maybe a little shorter. I can get in here. This is fine. If the window's open, which I like for air, I don't have enough space. So I have to close this window to shower. And once I close this, it's a little tight. It's not the tightest shower I've ever been in Europe, actually. We're making it work. In addition, that the lady put in for us was this towel heater, which has been great. When we first moved here, it was ridiculously cold. We were always in the rain, so this really came in handy. It not only dries the towels and anything else you want to dry, it warms up this little room. As I mentioned, this is a dry run, but I have to show you that when you sit on this toilet, well, can you see?
I don't even know how, yes.
Like I said,
I could fit in here with you.
I'm not the biggest guy in the world. My knees are against the wall, and if you can see, when you lean forward, your face is up against the wall. Maybe one of the most uncomfortable seated toilet situations I've ever been in.
But you do have a bidet.
There is a bidet, and what this is good for is if you're shaving and then you go to get into the shower, you can crush your shin on the bidet.
Right.
Done it twice.
And cleaning the bathroom is so much fun because it's so tiny.
Well, the good thing is it takes about
2 seconds.
It takes about 20 minutes to clean this entire apartment. I do want to show you where the light switch is. This is the light switch and the plug for the bathroom. So, you know, things are in strange places. You want to follow me into the main area. Let's just call this
The West Wing.
the West Wing. This is my office.
And where we eat as
And
well.
our everything, our entertaining area, where we eat, where we watch TV, everything. Again, you have to watch your head. Again, the thickness of these walls, I love. So in this room, love the tile. You know, it's funky, but it's old, it's cool. Love the ceilings. This is where, like I said, I'm working, so I sit here to do all my meetings and my editing. This is where we eat. This is, I guess, a little lounge area. We've only used it a couple times. And this is our TV. Now this TV, because there's only a few stations and they're all in Italian, we only watch the Food Network in Italian. One more thing in this room that I want to show you is our heating situation. So this being a very old building, this apartment was probably, you know, originally from the 1700s, because just prior to that, there was an earthquake that destroyed this area. There's no heat. So there's this pellet stove. We used it once. A couple problems with the pellet stove. For one, the pellets aren't readily available and they're kind of expensive. And the other thing, it just kind of made the air dirty. So the landlady also brought us this heater, which does okay to heat this little space. But we also had to buy this electric heater when we first got here, and it was in the 40s when we first got here at night, 50s during the day, so we used this a lot. This room does have a great window and
To the courtyard.
yeah, view over the courtyard.
And the kitty cats.
And another great thing about these windows, if you spin around at night, the windows closed, you have pretty much a blackout shutter situation. So I'm gonna take the camera back.
Hold on, let's talk about our library here.
Oh, how could I forget? This is our library. This book I brought with me, and I've opened it at least half a dozen times. Just a little storage. We have our umbrellas here. We've never used umbrellas more than we have in Sicily, which is strange. And I think that wraps up this room. Let me take back the camera, and I'm gonna let Gina take you through the master bedroom.
Okay.
First of all, the doors.
The doors, yes. The doors are just amazing. Glass doors with some privacy. So that's very nice. Not that you really need a lot of privacy because there's not a second bedroom or anybody else in here, but it's nice to kind of shut it if I'm working in here and Steven's working in here. And super cute doors, I love them. And this is the bedroom. We would have never gone with this colors, especially me. I actually like neutrals and whites, but it is what it is when you're renting, especially at this price. You just take whatever you are given. So here's the bed, and what I love about this room is one is really airy because the wind's coming in through here, and also the other window. And then in the morning we just wake up and open these windows, and we have the most beautiful view here. And it's been sunny and gorgeous, so it's beautiful to wake up to this amazing view of Ibla and Ragusa.
And there's also, you can check in on me when I'm doing the drying, because
Correct.
that is how you dry the clothes.
And the cats. I check in on the cats.
And there's our trash and recycling area.
Yes.
Okay.
This is my desk. So this is kind of comfortable. I just usually have a little cushion there just because it's a hard little chair. And then this is the closet. Unlike my walk-in closet in the United States, this is where we have clothes here. And you know what? I thought it was gonna be a bigger deal than what it is, and it really isn't. It's been great. They have a lot of drawers, and it's worked out fine. It's amazing what you can live with when you have to. This, because I don't have a vanity in the bathroom, because there's no space in the bathroom, this is my vanity. This is where I do my makeup and my hair. And then I have to blow dry my hair over there because the electric in this space is not up to par, up to standards, to what we're used to. So that's a challenge, but I have managed.
And to expand on that, talk about the electric if you want to dry your hair while we have the heaters on.
So we in the winter or in the colder part of our stay here, I could not use the dryer and have the heater going at the same time, and I was literally freezing because you saw that bathroom, it's kind of open, and we were always freezing, so that was a challenge. I didn't know Sicily could get that cold, but apparently it can. So if you're coming in the winter, just bring a heavy coat for sure, and maybe a heavy robe. So this is it. Do you have any other?
No, we just, very basic. We each got a nightstand, and we've used every ounce of storage, even under the bed.
Yeah, our luggages are under the bed. And then the other thing I don't understand about European bathrooms is why there isn't cabinetry under the sink. It's just an open sink in most places that I've seen, and I just want to know if anybody knows why that is. Please let me know, because this whole thing would have been under the sink hiding, and it would have been so much better for me, but it is what it is.
I'll give you the camera back. I think that's kind of it for our home tour. Now we have been living in Sicily for a couple months now, so we've been to a lot of places. We've been to Siracusa, Ortigia, Taormina, Catania, help me out. Agrigento, Modica. So we've been to almost the entire southern part, southeast. Southern part, Sciacca, out on the west coast. So if you have any questions about any of these areas or our life in Sicily, or you want any other information about living in Italy or living in Sicily, let us know what that information is in the comments. We can tailor some of this content to provide you with more of that information. And I think that's it. Thanks for taking our tour of our fabulous €350 a month rental here in Ragusa, Sicily. If you haven't yet, subscribe to Point A Adventures and keep watching for more.